welcome back. And this video is just going to be continuing with going through my sketchbooks from 2020. So we did sort of the first half of the year in the previous video, and this is going to be the rest of it. So we'll start this one from August to November. So lots of scribbles to start with. More scribbles. A pineapple. A pineapple pangolin for some reason. Watermelon elephant. Watermelon? I don't know. Another doodle of a random lady. My character Charity, I think while she was, pregnant with one of her many children. It's Izzy from behind. No, the antlers. It's probably Melody. It's probably Melody as a lion. Whisper in a chain bikini for some reason. Doodles. I think that's my princess wizard character that I made. Yeah, I think that's Defiance. Some more doodles. Look at that little goldfish, actually. Kind of cute. Weird little star thing. Some more horse doodles. More random doodles. A cat on a broomstick. A cat and a flower pot. Oh, this might have been Cattober, actually. Catvax October challenge thing. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Just lots of cats and for all of the different prompts. I think for a lot of these I did the sketch in here and then I do like a separate actual proper piece. I need to see if I can find those somewhere. Little ghost kitty. Aww, little kitten all rolled up. Astronaut kitty. Cat looks like it belongs in an old video game or something. That was meant to be a lion. Robot cat. Happy from what's it again? Fairy Tale? Yeah. A mushroom kitty. I think that was actually a Tabaxi D&D character I have, but as a normal cat. Cat with shades. I think I'd got some new pens and I was testing them out at this point. Not very well, mind you, but I was having fun. Little fairy kitty having a dance on top of some mushrooms. Another lion. The kitty making a mess of the walls. A little bat kitty. Or a rat. I'm not sure which. Ooh, that one's kind of cute. Pumpkin kitty. Someone's got their head stuck in a pumpkin. Gomamon from Digimon for some reason. I think this was because of something in a D&D game, but I can't quite remember. Some weird little guy doodles. Whisper, I think. Random lady. Little pumpkin ghost cat thing. Again, I think this was just a doodle based on something that was happening in the D&D game at the time. Had a strange doodle. A flower. Some thing. It was Melody again. It's just some swatching, I think, probably from a scroller box. Doodle of another character of mine. There's a doodle. I think I was redrawing like the first drawings I'd ever done of Courage. Sad angsty art, I think. Old wizard dude. Skip the next one because I think it's a naked lady. And tree. I think that was with some new pens I was testing out as well. Random doodle. I think it was meant to be love meditating. This was a character for a one-shot who has since become an NPC. She's like the school nurse in the university game we're playing. Horsey. A wolf howling at the moon. Just a doodle of a lady. That's that one. All done. Next we have some of these little sketchbooks. So let's see what's in this one. That's a doodle of Defiance again. Tree. Defiance, but for some reason she looks old. Some horses. I think I was doing some studies from photos for these ones. More horses. More horses. Can you tell I like horses? Can you tell I was a horse girl as a child? No, me neither. Just gonna skip the next one. I think one of my partner's cousins really liked giraffes, so I drew, like I did the sketch and then I did a proper picture for them that was just, it was on separate paper. But this was the sketch for that. Doodles. Horse. Whisper doodle. It was Valor, one of my other characters that I never got much of a chance to play because the game fizzled out. And that's another doodle of him. A horsey having a snooze. And it's a little baby horse. Another horse. I think that was meant to be Valor's spouse. More horses. And more horses. Another horse and more Valor again. That was just a Pinterest study. Whisper, I think, yeah. Another horse. Some doodles and another horse. I don't know if that was meant to be anyone in particular, just a random doodle. More doodles of a horse, and yeah, I don't know who that was meant to be. I think that was just a random doodle. So that's that one. Next one. See what we have in here. I'm gonna guess there might be more horses. There's a dog. I think I did like requests for people's pets because I wanted to sketch animals. So this might be belonging to people that I have on my Facebooks. So it's probably their pets. Yeah. I can't remember exactly whose pet that one was. Because they're also someone I knew on DeviantArt back in the day. There's a kitty. Random doodle, and then my character putting her hair up from behind. I was trying to design a character here and it wasn't it was not going well. I think that was meant to be a wolf random face, random picture, a little Among Us version of one of my characters. This was still me trying to figure out that character because she was meant to be, I think, half tiefling, half ASMR, and it was just like, how do I make it look like both? And I think this is what I settled on, but I'm not sure. I might have also changed my mind again. And that's Valor with his spouse again. It's Valor again, looking handsome. I think that was just a doodle from Pinterest. Just more random drawing. It's a Whisper with her spouses. Another horse doodle. I think I was again trying to figure out that character, and I was still not quite happy with it. Some animal doodles. Yeah, I think this was meant to be Valor with a spouse. That was Fran's character. Just some Pinterest figure studies. Just some animal studies, I think. I told you there'd be more horses in here. More figure studies and a little bunny rabbit. Probably because that bit of the page was empty. And I'm like, I'm going to draw a bunny here. And yeah. And one more of these little ones. Apparently I only took 9 days to finish this. So, some Pinterest studies to start with, and then another Whisper doodle, more doodles, and some studies. Some more doodles, some more studies, more studies. A doodle of a dress, another study, more studies, and Valor just for some reason he has a black eye there. Some more studies. Study that I turned into Whisper, I think. I think I probably did not alcohol, acrylic marker, because I'd done alcohol marker on the previous page and it had bled through, so I went over it and then drew on that. Some studies. I think that's meant to be like Valor's outfit, his clothes, and then this is just a study of someone with a sword. I don't know. This was me celebrating being halfway through the sketchbook with some my characters doing weird poses. That's Whisper there, and then that's Izzy. I think that's meant to be Izzy's familiar. That was something that happened in the D&D game. Some more character studies. Just poses. Figure studies. A weird dragon centaur thing, and some more studies. Lots of studies in this one. I'm trying to draw people dancing, I think, from all of the very dynamic poses there. More of this dragon centaur making derpy faces for some reason. And yeah, some more studies. Oh, missed a page. A Medusa for some reason. Another study. And the last study of that one. So yeah. Those are just some small, quick sketchbooks. And we have the final one of 2020 here. So got some kitty cat doodles on the, I think because the washi tape I was playing around with here had cats on it, I wanted to draw cats in similar poses, and then drawing a little welcome to my sketchbook first page, and then that just was just my goals that I had. Some studies. That was Trouble, my pirate captain character. Some studies that I don't think went very well, and some doodles overlaying that. And then I think I got some pens and a scroller box. I was just like, I'm just gonna scribble on the page with this and see what happens. And as you can see, a scribbly mess. Yeah, that was definitely from a scroller box. They were playing around with that, and I was like, no, I really don't like these. There's an upside down mind flare because I must have put this the wrong way up again at some point, and then that's a little intellect devourer just going flying for some reason. Some studies, some sketches. That's Rory, Courage, mind flare, I think. Either that or it's just an octopus. Another kitty cat and a unicorn. Just some D&D monsters. Coatl, is that like a demi-lich or something? It's one of the weird floating head things. Air elemental, the crawly hand thing. Some Christmas doodles because it was the 22nd of December. Apologies for the coughing. Some more amber doodles. Like I said in the previous video, this was the family dog, my partner's family. She was a good girl. She passed away a few years ago now, but that was her little favorite elephant toy that she had. I think she had a dinosaur one as well. I love that dog a lot. Some character doodles. I think this was my partner who was playing Mario Kart with his brother on Christmas Day, apparently, according to my little note there. And then I think I must have drawn Amber from life again there. This was, well, there's Amber yet again. And there's Defiance wearing a cute little dress that has a pocket for her pet snake. And another doodle of a dress. And another, like, bit of a magical girl pose for her there. Just some sparkles and her, like, sitting on a random little platform. Then there's her snake again. I did a lot of Defiance drawing in this one, I think. Yeah. Her crying and hugging a pillow for some reason. And yeah, a lot of that. Just drawing her and figuring her out as a character. Some animal drawings. I saw a cute little kitten in a sporran, which was adorable. And then I think that was from a meme post somewhere. And then a little lion cub playing with Dada. And Valor being the sexy character that he is. And I keep nudging the camera by accident. I do apologize. Some squirrel studies, some mushrooms and things. I think this is Defiance's oldest sister, who at the time she thought was dead, and then she wasn't, and it was awkward. And it was a whole thing. Some doodles. I think that was me drawing Defiance being Gandalf, being "You shall not pass," and all that. Some more doodles and some swatches of some Inktense pencils. Another doodle of Defiance there. Just some hand drawings and some animals. A drawing of my druid Melody getting married to who? Who knows? And then I think I was trying to do like an inventory for my characters. So this was, or like trinkets that mean something to my characters. So that was Charity's holy symbol. It's Patience's wedding ring. Izzy's prosthetic arm. And Whisper's magic costume chest. Because she is just a magical girl, pop star. And Melody's sprig of mistletoe, because that's what she uses to cast magic with. Some doodles. I think that was a study from Pinterest. Bunny rabbit. And courage. And then, yes. I think this embodies what a lot of us felt by the end of 2020. So, yeah. That's the rest of my sketchbooks from that year. I don't think I did anything on the back of this one, no. Some of my sketchbooks I decorated covers and things with. This one I just chucked washi tape all over. So, yeah. I hope you had a good time going through these with me, and I hope to share more of them with you guys going forward. So yeah, tune in for next time, and probably my sketchbooks from 2021. Although I think you have already seen one of them, because I think that might be my first video, was a sketchbook tour of that one. So I might skip that, or I might just skim through it quickly. We shall see. But anyway, thank you for joining me in my comfy little art corner here. And I'll see you all next time, whenever that might be. So thank you for watching. And if you want to watch more, then like the video and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.